That was a pain in the arse and odd. Be back up in a sec. Yeah, you probably will. I don't know why I did that. I did that. Give everyone. I'm gonna go get a drink while everyone gets themselves back in. Huh. It might have been the exchange then. Vistagar's Discord went down. That was more likely the exchange. The place where all the internet goes through from like the local area, because me and him will be under the same exchange because we're both in London. Right.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias?
Oh yeah.
I sent him.
You sent a man to die. Good evening, Mr.
It's far.
Is that everything?
What?
I said.
I want to make sure I did it right because where I escaped during it. Oh, it's everything.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
They still got quite a few people recovering. Suppose I might as well go back to Whitechapel, West End, North Docks, Docks. Where'd the reporter dude go? Bug off anyway. So what do you need?
lights. Where's my money?
You know what? That one, that doesn't
Buying
surprise me.
something, sir?
You never...
Yeah, that's probably the one that we do the most.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Oh dear.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody will be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Right then. Show me what you have.
I need to stop buying the blue parts when I have money, so... Have anything to sell? I want to sell.
Time to pay, one way or another.
I know it's hard to believe, but this
You're late. Where's my...
Okay. So, that's Braille. I'll just show up on the map for that. Apparently up there. But I can't speak to him yet because... Oh, that's the guy that I need the 3 mesmer to open the door to, don't I? And retrieve Barrett Lewis's box. What else is that?
My money.
About this box. Shush! Oh. Hello there, sir. Good night, sir. Right, up there? Somewhere around here it would seem. Going to... Hello! It must be in here. There is a wolf thing down there. Used hatchet. 65 attack speed. Get. You do get absorb blood. 2 ranks of absorbed blood. Done. So comparing you, 5, 6, 5, 10, 25. Whereas this is going to have 3 lots of blood absorbed, so that'll be better for me. Down with you in a second, Mr. Yeah, I can handle you. You're level 10. And you're 1 level higher than me. Down in a second, Mr. I don't know what they call you, but a cigarette case. Did I actually find the thing I was looking for here? Gonna head out, have a lot to work on. Do take care, XR. Have a lovely evening. Say again. Do. Oh. Damn it. Just let me dodge your ass hand. Where have I gotta go? Yeah, it's supposed to be somewhere in the vicinity of this. I just missed it, or... Oh, what's up here?
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
There, I'm going to be blunt. We can't keep on like this. Are they about us, about his wife, his best friend? It'll crush him. It will kill you. We had some good times together, but let's face it. Oh. Yeah. Affair.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
That is a good question. Joe would probably kill Barrett, literally, and then I'd lose a shop. I think I'll give it to Barrett. To avoid the murder of a shop. Oh.
Step away, sir. I Said go to war. Run to us. Want some of this? Die, beast!
Okay. Your gas grenade garlic, whatever the hell you were throwing, those were annoying. Whew. Sorry? You being too cutie?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
But, Mr. Guard, from what I'm going to guess, I feel like it was like our local exchange that our internet goes through that went down or something. Because, yeah, it happened to you as well.
You had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Right then. Show me what you have.
I suppose getting these will be good. Do I have any trinkets to sell? Sell the ring, because they can't be broken down. If it can be broken down, I keep it and I break it down, if not otherwise.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I talk to him about this now? This took me a while to get back on after that blip. Yeah, Rossi, were you having like problems getting your internet reworking again? I don't know what happened. Welcome back though. I hope you're alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Must have been time to do the UK side. Finding people can be such a pain. You took your Discord out as well? Wow. Yeah, because that affected Mr. Guard and me. I have no idea where Mr. What's in here? Yeah, because that was quite a worldwide effect, wasn't it? But I think it'll be time for Daddy to take you to bed soon. In here. Corpses and loot. Corpses and loot. And a lot of blood. Jesus. Get. Oh, new hideout. Sweet. There's my bed, but where's my workbench? So many cigarette cases. I need more for that. So that will eventually get to 220. That gets to 200. So the axe has more damage to it. You can. Okay, problem. Migraine. Keep one of those on hand. You guys mind? That would explain why like everyone's went down. Red blood not as good, but it still works. Entirely possible. I mean, I don't know why people would particularly attack the UK server. Okay, so I need to go back around there. Go through this way then?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, maybe not. I need to go round and back down and unlock that door. Ooh. Shotgun shells. I will never say no to those.
I cannot enter.
Your work's been targeted. Jesus. I don't know what you do specifically for work, but fucking hell. Corpse. Up here and turn to the right. Unlock this for ease of getting around. There we go.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the truth.
Alright. Go back to Crazy Cuckoo Merchant Lady. I want to see if she's got anything for me. Yeah, I've healed you. Have I been up this way before? Look like it.
It's locked.
Damned. I will take my daughter to bed. Work for the apartment. Fair enough. Like, I knew you, because like you were training up basically almost underneath me, weren't you? All on the same sort of training program that he did originally. Because I think he offered to help you a couple of times. I remember reading in chat. Oh. Right, I'm taking my daughter to bed. Back in 5 seconds, guys. That's actually quite cool that you do get to kind of work in the same sort of sector and support each other. Because especially in your type of jobs where like it's interdepartmental, if you need to refer to each other, it's good that you're kind of like friends. Because I know there's a level of professionalism, but sometimes there's a lot of resentment between departments and argumentative stuff. But when you know each other as friends, you know the other person's actually doing what they can to get it done or help. So you know it's not just them going, it's IT support, you ain't getting any help. No, it's IT support, you're getting help, it just takes time. Because none of us like having to ring up or contact another place and be like, this stuff doesn't work. Because it's just like, please hold, we're fixing it. But when a friend says, we're fixing it, or we're getting it sorted, it's kind of like a different reaction in your head. Alright, back to exploring, because exploring. Also, from what I understand, a lot of the loot respawns in this when time passes to a certain degree. Oh, what?
Best stay back, sir. Elite! Alive, let's fucking fuck! Die, vermin!
Thank you for the blood.
I cannot enter.
Quarantine stuff. So where does this road actually lead around? Does it just stops? The whole quarantine thing.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Let's talk, man to man.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Honestly, when it comes to a lot of stuff revolving around hospitals and what me and Sammy had to go through recently, I would never like to be a doctor. Because fuck the NHS. Not the doctors, or the nurses. Nice people, most of them. But fuck the actual system of the NHS.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
How are you doing? You have bronchitis, sir. Let us fix that.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
See, I like this system of being able to heal people, give them medicine and stuff. And the thing that I would like to see a game using this sort of system is more expanded on the vampire system, but like a big, massive open world. It doesn't have to be massive, but like a nice open world with random generated characters that go about doing their business, quests and all that sort of stuff. And you can kind of have the choice of making friends, killing and eating people, helping them, and it having the whole system of affecting the areas like it does in this game, but a bit more freedom. Because I don't like the fact that basically if you want to get a proper ending, you're not allowed to bite anyone. Even if they're nice. Asshole. Dick squashing motherfuckers.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Take care, Rossi. Get lots of rest, and if you have work tomorrow, have a good day at work.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Progescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost...
Okay, those are still up.
Tell me...
I do not...
Who?
She's...
You say...
Well...
I
don't...
That's weird. Maybe there'll be more later.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but... Thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
That is so cynical. That's good to hear, Mr. Guard.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Anything else?
Goodbye,
Not yet.
Mr. Petrescu.
Us. Huh?
It's locked. It's locked.
Damn. Right, out and across. District status serious. Though I'm pretty sure after tomorrow this will improve. Hey, can I open this? There you go. Shortcut. I've been healing like everyone I come across as best I can. That's the door. I've actually got it. Oh, this is another. There you go. Lock all the doors. I have all the medicine unlocked now. Well, all the actual medicine to make stuff. I just don't have all the injections. Don't mind me, I'm an asshole and I'm looting you. It's the game lets me. Makes sense. Or if you can.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Don't look at the
I need
TV,
to
honey.
perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
As what probably he had to do a
He's
lot
still
in the
bleeding,
war.
Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor? Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Cardiac massage is literally you stick your hand where the heart is and you massage it to get it pumping in rhythm. You actually get taught how to do it as doctors. It's probably something in this time
Here to test my bedside manners.
that is probably not very well known about. Oh, yes, honey. Lovely.
To what do I owe this courtesy? I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
I'm sorry, but I'd like to put a gun to your head and say he was a fucking field doctor in the war. He knows shit. Probably lost more people trying to save them than he has saved.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
There, I'll look the other way, embrace, and then this right now, charm.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Mesmer level. Does that get my Mesmer level up, does it? This district will soon suffer the consequences of your action. Oh dear.
It's locked, all right.
You're okay. If I didn't fry her brain. Hey, what the fuck do you think you guys are doing?
We have to stop it!
Ass! Oh, vampire hunters. Oh, I hope there's more out here for me to murder. Yeah, what do you guys think you're doing?
Step away! Burn it, boys! He's dead!
Bleed to death, my friend. Bleed to death. Your blood is forfeit, as is your life. Hope the old dude's okay.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Oh, you're good, you're okay. Guessing they just kicked down the gate or something. They're worried for you, my friend. Anything I can buy from you while I'm here?
Good evening.
Also anything new?
I'd like to...
I know I need some opium stuff later on.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
You have black bloody heart, boy.
Wonder how much are like areas I can actually go around. I will have to visit some of the other districts.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Yeah, it's literally leaves you to
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's almost like the vampires guiding you to hideouts.